Good morning. We're starting our EOG mini lessons. We're going to use a different format for the rest of the year until the EOG. So we're going to do one mini lesson a day. So we're going to do mini lesson 3 today. So let's take a look at our first set of questions. So it says a car used 1/64 of a gallon of gas to drive 1/4 of a mile. At this rate, how many miles can the car travel using 1 gallon of gas? So I'm going to start by making my table. I've got my gallons and I have my miles. So I have 1/64 and I have 1/4. And I want to figure out how many miles can I travel on 1 gallon of gas. So my 1 has to go here. So I divide going up and I'm going to multiply coming down. So 1/1 divided by 1/64. Keep, change, flip. 1/1 times 64/1 and I get 64. So I'm going to multiply by 64. So 1/4 times 64/1, I get 64/4. This line tells me to divide. And I get 0, so 16. I can go 16 miles on 1 gallon of gas. The next one says a recipe requires 1/4 cup of oil for every 2/3 cup of water. How much oil in cups is needed per cup of water? So I'm comparing oil to water. I know I have 1/4 oil, 2/3 water, and it says how much oil is needed per cup of water. So the 1 has to go here. So I divide going up, multiply coming down. So 1/1 divided by 2/3. Keep, change, flip. 1/1 times 3/2, and I get 3/2. So I'm going to multiply by 3/2. So 1/4 times 3/2. I get 3/8. So it says how much oil is required per cup of water? 3/8 cup of oil per cup of water. All right, the next one, it's asking us to use an equation. So the grocery store, or the equation y equals 6.75x models the cost in dollars to purchase X pounds of steak at grocery store 1. This table shows the cost to buy different weights of steak at grocery store 2. Which statement is true? Well, I know based on the equation that $6.75 is for 1 pound of steak. So now I have to figure out, okay, well, what's grocery store 2 going to be? So I have $15, and I'm dividing it by the 2 pounds of steak, so I can figure out, well, what's 1 pound of steak? $7.50. So now I have to decide which answer is true. So the cost of the steak at grocery store 1 is 75 cents less per pound than grocery store 2. Well, I think that's right. The cost of steak at grocery store 1 is 75 cents more. Well, no, it's not more. The steak at grocery store 1 is 50 cents less per pound. Well, 750 minus 675 is 75 cents. And then the steak at grocery store 1 is 50 cents more per pound. Nope. It's less, so it has to be A. Last one, Angel uses 1/8 of a cup of sugar for 1/3 of a cup of for 1/3 of a recipe. How much sugar is needed if Angel makes the entire recipe twice? Okay, so I have sugar and I have recipe. I know that she uses 1/8 of a cup of sugar for 1/3 of the recipe, and she wants to make the recipe twice, so she wants 2 of the recipe. So I'm going to divide going up, and I'm going to multiply coming down. So I have 2 over 1 divided by 1/3. So I'm going to keep, change, flip. 2 over 1 times 3 over 1, and I get 6 over 1. So I'm going to do 1/8 times 6. And I get 6/8. But 6/8 isn't an option. So I have to think, okay, what could I do? I can reduce my fraction, so I can divide the numerator and the denominator by 2. And I get 3/4. So I need 3/4 of a cup of sugar for the recipe twice. So you're going to submit this, and then you're going to choose one of the cool downs to submit. Make sure you email me the cool down. Have a great rest of your day.